Well, everything has to come to an end sooner or later. Cue the sad music. Guys, can I get an F in the comment section, please? We just can't play this anymore, man. I just can't play Branded Despia anymore. I can't even play Branded Ishizu, man. Not in this format. But if you're sick in the head thinking I'm going to get rid of my Royal Rare, you're out of your mind. So, it's with a heavy heart that I have to say goodbye to my Branded Despia. Goodbye, Branded Despia. And hello, Tearlaments! Did you really think when this deck was going to hit Master Duel that I wouldn't be one of the people to do this deck, to run it? So if you guys want to copy the deck list, take a look at it. 1 Herald of the Orange Light, 3 Max C, all the tier girls at their limited, semi-limited to 2, 3 Rhino Heart, the Ishizu package, with a Raigeki, Terraforming, Foolish Burial Goods, because I put it to 1, Instant Fusion Span, so I would be running that, but you know. You're going to see in some of my replays, I'm just going to say this now, in some of my replays and future replays coming in, you'll see me use or run Instant Fusion. Just keep in mind, at the date of this recording, it is banned, but at the time of those replays, it was live. Okay, now that we got that settled, moving on. 1 Planet, 3 Scream, 2 Call by, 1 Forbidden Droplet, 2 Imperms, 2 Meta Noise, 2 Sulic, and 1 Crime. Now every deck is different, so you guys can use this as a base and play around with it. The extra deck is 1 Mud Dragon of the Swamp, 1 Kit Kalos, 1 Draco Stapelia, 1 Root Kalos, 1 Kaleido Hearts. You only need to play 1 of each tier fusion because they can just fusion summon themselves back into the extra deck and deck, so you'll see what I mean from there. 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Baguska, 1 Time Thief Redoer, 1 Zeus, 1 IP, 1 Also the Earth Charmer, 1 Dark the Dark Charmer, 1 Sprite Elf, 1 Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax, and 1 Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. So the other replay, I'm going to scuff it because that was branded as Shizu. So this one, I'm not sure if I'm running Tearlaments against this, if it's a mirror match, but this is Tearlaments Shaddoll. This is one of the This is one of the decks that I told you you're going to be seeing. You have Shaddoll. Oh, they're only running 3 Shaddoll Beasts, and that's it. This could be my branded Ishizu deck, or this is my Ishizu tier. I don't know. I've completely forgotten. I haven't done recordings in a long time, but let's see it. All right. My opening hand consists of, this is my branded Ishizu. Okay, we'll let this one rock just so you can see how my branded Ishizu build faced off against Tearlaments. So they're going to do goods to send Sulic to search a Tearlaments monster from deck to hand. They're obviously going to grab Rhino Heart because Rhino Heart normal summon. It loses to Ash Blossom, but as long as they get Scream, they can mill out. So what do I do? Obviously, Ash Blossom the Rhino Heart, so they can't really play off that. I can't get the search, or the send from deck to grave, I believe. But that doesn't matter because they still get their mill of, what is it, 3 cards? Shaddoll B still got a draw power and then ends there, so that's fine. I still have my Aluber the Boober starter, and I think I can activate Keldo to send Keldo, so I have a Shuffler. Yep, shuffle itself, and then we get Mudora, and then we normal summon, well, they get to mill. And they did hit one of their Tearlament monsters that you see down there. So they actually hit... Oh god, they hit all 3. Okay, that's actually fine. Because if you guys remember what Shufflers do, I can banish this guy. I can banish either Keldo or Mudora from graveyard to banish. And then when I do, I can target up to 3 cards in any graveyard, shuffle them back into the deck. That is damaging to Tearlaments. Because they need their effects in grave. What did I just do? Excuse me? Okay, this must have been before I didn't know what I was doing. Normally, I would have shuffled all 3 back. Because the activations, you activated Merly and Havness. So why? Okay, so I guess I targeted those 2. I guess Rhino Heart was dead in grave. Who knows? I should have sent them all back rather than Scream. So those 2 effects don't get to go off. They do still get a search from Scream and Grave, which is fine. I didn't realize that, but Aluber normal summon. We get Branded Fusion. Do you Ash Branded Fusion? I set Retribution, okay. We're sending Tragedy and Albaz. We go into Lubeliana Searing Dragon. Then Tragedy Chainlink 1, your Chainlink 2. Sending Mudora, so we have another live, and then they go spell me. That's cool, man. I didn't want to play the game anyway. So that's negated. Do I go into... Oh, wait. Branded Fusion locks me. So I can't do anything and I end. Retribution's a dead set for me. They normal summon Keldo. They get to mill off this. But they're also sending my Mudora. So I'm like, okay. Forcing me to activate my Mudora so I get my Fallen of Albaz and my Branded Fusion back. And get their Rhino Heart away. So it all depends on what their mills are going to be. Let's see the mills. He did hit Merly, but I activated Retribution. Oh, let's read Retribution. Maybe this wasn't dead on my field. When a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated that includes an effect that special summons a monster, Merly, return to the extra deck one face-up monster, fusion monster you control. Oh, that's great. I thought Retribution always messes me up because I normally in the TCG send this to graveyard so I can banish it from grave so I can get my Branded Fusion, just a branded spell back. Or sorry, a branded spell or trap back. I use that effect way more than I do its set on field trap effect. So that was actually good on me. All right, good job. So we're gonna send Lubele on. Yep, send you back, negate Merly. So and scoop it and poop it up because they assume I have another Aluber to normal summon, and I'm gonna go from there. Oh dear God, what are you? Let me just check this one real quick. You're either going to see this one or you're not going to see this one through the power of editing. Because I need to see if this was branded as Shizu or this was my first run with Tearlaments. Oh, yep, Tearlaments. Okay. Well, God, what is that hand? Okay, well, at least we have Scream. Scream, activate. Then we'll activate either Keldo or Mudora and send Kelbeck and Agito for the mills. Let's see it. I remember this duel being so annoying. Why did I Agito? Why did I Agito that? Was I just clicking buttons? I think I was. So this is I don't know why I saw Branded Fusion in there at all, man. I need to look at that deck list after this again. I thought this was just a Jack's Knight, Queen's Knight, King's Knight, Slifer deck, which technically the engine was like that. His plays were confusing me because you normally rarely see this deck in ranked. So I'm just like, alright, let me just try and play through it. He was surviving way more than I would have liked. Why am I just Kelbecking here? Return to his hand. I should have milled him. Activate Keldo or Mudora, special summon them. Do I at least Xyz away into something? Why did I activate Scream so late? Oh my God, you're looking at me trying to learn the deck, guys. You're really just looking at me trying. Oh my God. Fairy Tail Snow banishing my stuff. Okay, cool. So am I just going for bodies on here? I'm really clicking buttons, aren't I? I promise as the videos progress with the Tearlaments, you're gonna see more. Okay, did I just want bodies for Goddess? So why did I do all this? Battle phase, yep, swing. And then Goddess swing. Morphing Jar. I'm like, cool. I could use a new hand after that. Jeez. Alright, main phase 2. Do we activate Terraforming? Okay, we grab the planet, right? Planet, activate. Search for Havness. Havness on Crackback. Yes. Okay, cool. He's learning. He's learning. Dear God. You guys don't have to cook me in the comments. I'm cooking myself in this video. Jeez. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle back his things. So yeah, you don't get anything from that, but of course Joker's wild, so he does get to get that trap back at least. And it's whatever he's got. He's got 7 cards in hand. Monster Reborn. So I got us that. What else you got? I'm waiting for it. You got us negate the Monster Reborn, because I don't know, man. End phase pass, and I know that's Joker's wild. It's turn 4. Okay, normal summon Merly. Thank you. Mill. Oh my God. When I saw this, I'm like, yep, here they come again. Why did I do this? Please don't tell me I used the effect. Please tell me I just activated it as a continuous spell. Oh, thank God. Because these guys, for their effects, are kind of worthless. So we mill, we get any good hits. Sulik. And Heartbeat. Alright. There it is. There it is. That hurt me. That hurt me. This could have been done with. So I max C him because I'm like, you know what? Fine. Activate Soul Crossing. I got a max C. I could turn this around still, right? Surely. Because all of my stuff's getting sent to the graveyard. I don't think he realized that because outside the damage step, even in a chain, my Sheeran and my Merle got sent. I don't know why I did Droplet here. I guess to negate the Slifer. Just so I have that. That's fine. Snow. Please tell me and I'm playing in a Maxi again. Did I not activate any of my tiers? Did they not work? Or I guess Soul Crossing probably... Yeah, let's just go with Soul Crossing. Didn't really work with it, but... Slifer's effects are negated anyway. I'm sure it's a mandatory effect that they have to do. So, Havness effect. We get Sheeran engraved because it's sent. We love to see that. And it's just a whole chain fest. Go Chainlink 2 Scream, Chainlink 3 Sheeran, and then Chainlink 4 Solak, just to turn that thing face down. Just because we're activating buttons, right? So we send Snow. Why did I send Snow again? There's got to be a reason I'm doing this. Did I get scared that Slifer's effect was actually going to work? But we Fusion Summon away into Kaleido Heart. Scream to get Meta Noise. And Slifer's effects are still negated. They're still negated. So I know they're still negated. I just don't know why I kept them in there. I just wanted to destroy his Queen's Knight, spin his King's Knight, and then just beat over Slifer. I think I just found it amusing that Slifer's just... his mandatory effects are just popping, and then it's just like negate, negate, negate. So I'm like, okay, that was kind of entertaining for me. We set Meta Noise, we set my second Solak. So I'm like, all right, what do you have? Feather Duster. I gave this guy the nuts off Max C. I'm like, all right, anything else? I get all of my effects. I got Meta Noise engraved. I got Solak engraved. What else you got? Grab Rhino Heart. And we grab Havness, obviously for the crackback. Alright. Can I just say real quick, when I saw him normal summon Fallen Valbaz, I'm like, what in God's name is going to happen now? My heart skipped for like a half second. I was scared, but he knew I grabbed Havness, so I think he just chose not to activate it, or he just didn't have any targets, and maybe Fallen Valbaz is just a level 4 monster that you wanted. We normal summon Rhino Heart. The Joker's wild me. Here come the bodies again. If that's another set Soul Crossing, I'm actually going to be sick. Because I'll give him props. Taking this duel to turn 6 is nuts, alright? Like, I was a bit annoyed. Keep in mind, I was at work when I was dueling, so I'm like, I need to end this now. So what are we going to? We go into Kit Kalos, and I think we're going to go into Rue Kalos off this as well. So we spin whatever that was back into the deck. We dump Merle. Merle effect. Here comes Rue Kalos. So you can't special summon anything, because I'll just negate that. Battle. And battle. What else? We got Joker straight, so we'll set that back into the deck. And you can get Joker's Wild, I think, back into your hand. Yep, here we go. It's just the annoying consistency of it all. That's all it is. I probably could have ended this earlier if I used one of my shufflers to actually put back Joker's Wild, but I don't read things. And here he goes. Here he goes. Because maybe he didn't understand or comprehend, or he didn't want to activate Fallen Valbaz, but I'm like, he must have messed up. So he's gonna have another one, and when he does, he's going to activate it. Rue Kalos, my guy. You want a special summon? Get negated. And destroyed. Get that Fallen Valbaz out of here. And we're gonna spin that back into the deck. And if Rue Kalos is sent to the graveyard, special summon it back. Bam. What else do you got? Yep, Joker straight. To send Joker's Wild. To some. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Just keep going. We chain Havness. I'm just like, end already. Now, do you go into battle phase and swing for yourself? Yes, you realize it's game. Or no, you want to get your licks in, but you forgot my monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. Props to this guy for just popping off because, my god. Utopia in main phase 2. I don't know what he's going for here. Just Utopia Ray. I activate Snow, so I'll change that to face down defense position. I really don't care. Target. End. Can this duel end yet? Again, you guys are most likely on his side because he's surviving. He is doing everything he can to survive. And you know, in some way, I can really appreciate that. Draw. Early off the top. We love that. But I just go into battle phase. I'm like, it's done. Get out of here. You did your job. You lasted for 8 turns, man. Good lord. All right, we'll do one more in this. We'll do one more. Oh, Sprunik. Speak of the devil. Let's do one last one. So this one will be the Sprunik matchup. And this is why I don't fear sprites, I don't fear Sprunik, and I don't fear Runics. Ever. Someone's like, oh, I'll just Runic it. I'm like, Runic doesn't scare Tearlaments. I hope you know that. Oh my god, Max Sheesh going second. Love to see it. Soul Absorption. Man, if you're an old school player, seeing Soul Absorption like that is like kind of cool, not gonna lie. If a card is banished, gave 500 LP for each. So I'm thinking, okay, you're gonna banish my stuff. And I see Fountain. I'm like, yep, there it goes. So he's pretty much gaining, and then I see Sprite on top. I'm like, alright, going to Gigantic. That's cool. Max C, please continue your plays, good sir. And I get Ash Blossomed. So obviously when you're facing a Sprite or Runic or Sprunik player, they just have the nuts, right? So let's continue. Keckbeck, sending Gigantic back into the extra deck. Yeah, what else you got? Gotta love Kelbeck. Draw Instant Fusion. Banned now, but was good in this hand. Okay, we grab the Rhino Heart, normal summon. You already used your Ash Blossom and probably had the 1-up, so we send Merly. Why didn't I activate Scream? I should have activated Scream straight up, but they didn't want to stick around. They legit didn't want to stick around, and they actually alt F4 for it. So thank you everyone so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please consider subscribing, and you know, help me become as entertaining as possible. Let me know what I can do to help, and whatever I can do to, you know, make your day more entertaining. I hope you guys have been dealt an awesome hand today, and I'm Rev. I'll see you next time.